Hey y'all, back with another video. I literally fell asleep editing the last one, y'all, and I just had to wake up just now, so I caught it just in time. It's only 4:26, y'all. So the other video is already posted. This video about to be posted within 30 minutes. This video, I already know it's gonna be some I told y'all so. It's gonna be some I told you so. It's gonna be a lot of that. But your girl is honestly learning still. Okay? I'm still learning. A lot of people still learning. Like every day, they learn something new every day. And ooh, child. But me personally, with me just learning, I'm letting y'all know. I'm putting y'all on as well. So I'm be giving the girlies some advice. For the boys, this ain't for y'all. This is for strictly the girlies, okay? But yeah, I'm giving my girlies some advice just with a lot of stuff in general. Because the stuff that I'm learning and the stuff that I see every day and learn every day, y'all need to know. Because I don't want y'all going down no rabbit hole. I don't want y'all dealing with nothing, okay? Y'all queens. Yeah. Anywho, let's cut the bull crap. But I hope y'all do like this video. The girlies, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share. But when it comes to relationships, when it comes to dealing with a man in general, y'all girls need to stand up, okay? I'm letting y'all know that y'all need to stand up. It's about to be 2025. If y'all dealing with a man that sells y'all hopes and dreams, leave that man in 2024. We say this every year. Leave these people in 2024. Leave these people in 2023. Leave these people. We say this every year, but you don't do it. Do it. At some point, you got to get your life together. At some point, you got to sit there and be like, when is enough enough? For real. But not only just that, watch who you deal with. Like, you need to actually sit there and watch and learn who you're dealing with. Don't just go around and deal with anybody because you need love and you looking for love and you feel lonely. It is okay to be lonely, okay? I've been in my room since I was little. I don't mind going out. I don't mind missing out on nothing. But it's all right to be lonely. You ain't gotta go and look for love. Don't look for love, because that's where you're gonna fail at. Number one, don't go look for love. Love gonna find you, okay? I know it's gonna be hard. If you're going through a breakup right now, especially my girls right now, if you're going through a breakup, listen to this. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and then I'm gonna tell you a whole nother topic. But if you're going through a breakup right now, don't jump into something else immediately. If you're not fully healed, girl, take time. Take time to yourself to heal. Because if you jump into something right away, you're not going to be fully healed. And then on top of that, if you jump into another relationship with somebody and you tell them what's going on in your past relationship, you might as well not even mess with it. For real, don't mess with the person. Because I'm trying to spare y'all. I'm trying to spare a lot of like my younger girlies and stuff like that. Even my older ones that sit there and be going through stuff. I know y'all go through stuff too, because like, it's life. Females be going through stuff. I know dudes do too, but this ain't for the dudes. But anywho, for the younger girls, don't sit there and tell a dude your business. Don't tell him everything, okay? You may be vulnerable at one moment, and it might get you. A dude might sit there and get you because you're vulnerable and you want to talk to somebody, and they basically tell you everything that you want to sit there and hear right now because, you know, you've been through a breakup and stuff like that, and you just want somebody to talk to and vent to. Don't do it. Because at the end of the day, you're going to end up falling for that person, and it ain't going to go right because you already done told this person all this business. So now you basically telling them how the last person treated you. So now they going to try to treat you the same exact way because you accepted what the last person did. You don't need to be going through that. It's too much heartache and stress going through that. Y'all, I had my situations in the past. I done went through hell and back. I'm pretty sure I'm still going through hell and just haven't came back yet. But y'all, I've been through some situations. And that's why I'm letting y'all know. I'm trying to warn y'all. The younger ones, watch out. Be careful. Especially in this generation. These dudes don't even care about relationships now. So it's going to kind of actually be hard to like get in a relationship nowadays because these young boys, they don't really care anymore. They like just out here just doing stuff. Females too. Y'all need to have some self-respect for yourselves as well. Don't go out here and just be, you know, doing it with dudes and being like, oh, I'm playing him too, this and that and the third. Because giving your body to multiple dudes is not cute, okay? I'm letting y'all know right now. That is not where it's at. I only have one body. Don't sit there and just give your body to dudes just because you either mad at your dude or you're trying to get some get back. That is not get back at the end of the day. Get back is you making your money and leaving that boy alone. Yeah, I know coming from me, it's kind of hard to believe because, y'all, I have my days, okay? It took me a minute, but I have my days, but it's going to take time. That's the main important thing throughout this whole entire video is time. It's going to take time with anything that you sit there and do. You can't rush nothing. You can't force nothing. You can't do anything. Number 2, for my girlies that's pregnant and everything, be careful with who y'all have children with who y'all have kids with in general. I'm pregnant right now. I don't have any kids right now, but I'm just saying, like, the way I see other people with kids and stuff like that, the way I'm just seeing how people's situations turning out and everything like that, be careful who you have kids with. Because if you was in a relationship with that person and you was already going through stuff with them, don't have kids with them. Because it's not gonna change. It's actually gonna get quite worse because now you're stuck in that situation. Some of y'all, I know some of y'all girls actually will like get an abortion and stuff like that. But girls that don't believe in that and don't believe in abortions and stuff like that, be careful who you decide to have kids with, for real, for real. Because that is going to change a lot. I wouldn't even say the kid would change a lot. It's the person you having a kid with that would change a lot. Because at some point you will get so sick and tired of their mess, and it'll be so messed up because you will have a baby and the baby will be in a broken home, will come into the world in a broken home because you done been so much, Jesus Christ. You done been through so much with this one person, like this person that you already been with, and it's like, now y'all bringing a baby into a broken home. And I'm letting y'all know that. Watch who y'all had kids with. I see people on the internet that even say the same thing. Watch who y'all had kids with. It's dudes out here that will sit there. It's men out here that literally will hate on a girl. It's men out here that will literally downplay that girl. It's men out here that will sit there and just because they don't like their life or they got stuff going on or if they feel broke or if they sit there and going through something or they just not happy with themselves, it's men that will sit there and tear their girl down so they could be at the bottom with them. It's men out here like that. It's sassy men out here like that. And no girl deserves none of that, for real, for real. I mean, unless you just a 3 or 4 out here and you just like really don't care. But no actual girl with a good heart deserves no dude like that. Like, I pray no love like that ever finds y'all, and I pray no love like that ever finds me or gets away from me, because I don't even want to sit there and deal with nothing like that. I don't want that in my life. And I for sure don't want to bring no child into a life knowing all of this is going on. Because if you have a dude that's hating on you, and you can see that's hating on you, but will try to sit there and claim that they not hating or claim that they this and that and then downplay you to make you feel low about yourself, that ain't never going to stop. Once you got a man that's a hater and once you got a dude that's hating on you because they can see your full potential, for real, they always going to sit there and be a hater. They always going to try to keep you low so they can stay above you. And y'all don't need to deal with nobody like that whatsoever. I've been going through a lot of stuff for years that I don't even speak about, but I'm tired of a lot of stuff as well. And another thing, it's something that I sat there and listened to, because I be listening to videos here and there. It's one video I listened to, and it was like, your disobedience is the reason for your delay. So you keep, like, God is trying to tell you something, right? Like, basically tell you, leave this alone, or stop doing this, stop doing that. And you continue to do it, and you wondering why your life is slowing up and stuff like that. So basically, I heard your disobedience is the reason of your delay. And I'm sitting here looking back, I'm like, that's kind of some facts, because, yeah, like, I'm actually feeling it, because I'm like, because I be going through a lot of stuff, y'all, that I don't speak about on the internet. I do be going through stuff. And I just be sitting there like so confused. I'm like, why is this happening? Why am I not moving? And why I feel like I'm not going anywhere with this, like with life? I feel like I'm at a good pace for my age. Like, I'm taking it slow though. Because I know it's a lot of younger people out here that's like You know, got the fast life going on, but me, it's slowing for me. But you gotta take your time for it. For you can't sit there and be like, oh, I wish I had that. They got this, they got that, and I don't have that. You can't compare yourself to nobody as well. Don't compare yourself to nobody, because that will be the reason for your delay, for real. That's another thing. But back to the dude stuff. Don't deal with no man that's a hater. Don't deal with no man that's jealous, secretly got secret animosity. Don't deal with no man that's sassier than you, that's trying to be the bad bitch. Okay? Them is the worst. The sassy dudes is the worst. Like, don't even waste your time, sweetheart. Cause yeah, you gonna be in the mirror. He gonna be in the mirror right with you. He gonna be trying to say he look better than you and all that. It's no point. Another thing I sat there and see, I'm gonna actually put this clip in this video and stuff like that, because I seen it on TikTok and I seen a girl talking about it. It has something to do with kids. Ladies, if y'all deal with a man with kids, or dealing with a man that's about to have kids, something like that, listen to this video, because this video makes sense. And I started busting out laughing in the video, because it's not just the girl talking, it's a dude that talks right after, and he like basically giving you the real hard truth. So if you thinking about talking to a man with kids, or if you thinking about talking to a man that's about to have a kid on the way, cut that off. Spare yourself the energy, the time, spare all of that, okay? It ain't worth it. And what this dude said in the video, it made me laugh, but it's some real shit. It is not worth it. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this clip and I'm gonna come back.
With a man that has one or multiple kids, like, you can date them, just don't take them serious.
You should not even date a man with a kid or a man with kids, because that means you're opening your legs. That's what that means. He's hitting you raw, and you the next baby mom, and he not even taking care of his current kids. As a matter of fact, as a woman, if you're gonna date a man that has a kid or kids, you desperate. You desperate, weak, you don't love yourself. That's what that means. That's what that means. He has a child already. He has kids already. You don't have none. Your passport never been stamped. You've never been nowhere but to the Chinese store down the block and back to your house. You haven't seen nothing in life. You're not where you want to be with your career. So why you dating a man with the kid or kids? So he can slow your life down, ruin your heart, break your soul? What are you doing? You that desperate? You're really hungry.
Y'all heard what he said in that video? Keep that in your mind. Another thing for the girls. Well, this one's actually for the boys. For the boys that be doing the crazy stuff to the girls and feeling like y'all could just do what y'all please, and the girl just gonna sit there because y'all got a good girl. They just gonna sit there and take it. Never sit there and disrespect the female that always made sure you was all right, because you're gonna regret that in the end. You could feel like you who you think you are, who you think you is, how many females you can sit there and get. You're gonna regret that in the end. No matter what you do, no matter how many times you move on, no matter how many people you sit there and do it with, you're gonna regret that in the end. Because you doing that girl like that, and that start off as a good girl, and you keep doing that girl like that, you're gonna see. And you're going to be in for a rude awakening, because you're going to meet somebody that's the same as you, and you're going to get your karma like that. That's why it's like, I don't understand why y'all even sit there and like, I just don't get it with y'all dudes. I don't. Y'all irritate the mess out of me. And that's why I don't deal with dudes. I really stay to myself, for real, for real. But back to the girlies. Don't let no man sit there and run you. Don't let no man feel like he can run whatever. Don't do that. Don't let no man control you. No. Get out of that. Okay? If you can't get out of that, and it's going to take some time, I understand. But don't deal with nobody like that. It's always something better in the world, okay? A person tried to tell me that years ago, and I didn't care I wasn't trying to hear what they said. But it's literally always better. If you feel like you begging for the bare minimum, if you feel like it's not going nowhere, if you feel like they're not doing nothing for you, it's always a person that will sit there and do it with no problem. The stuff that you begging for, It might be too much to a broke person, a broke dude, because they can't buy it, they can't do anything. It might be too much to them. But for another person, the stuff that you asking for, another person sit there and be like, that ain't nothing. That's all you want? You can sit there and ask for some chocolates. And but that's all you want? That is nothing for real. But when it comes to a dude that don't have it, they will sit there and make a big deal out of it just because they don't have it. They will sit there and try to make it seem like you're begging because they don't have it. When girls can really just be asking for the bare minimum. Not asking for too much at all. It's some females that will sit there and ask for good morning, good night text. And I feel bad for some females that be getting cheated on too, because that ain't never a funny situation. If y'all females be laughing, talking about I got your man, this and that, whoop, whoop, and the third, that ain't gonna last. Because if you took her man while he was in a relationship, what you think is gonna happen to you? You can't build a home off of another woman's tears, hun. But yeah, back to what I was sitting there saying. That it's just I don't know. Girls cheat too. But with dudes, it's just totally different because dudes get the doing too much. And ain't nobody got time for that. Then they be trying to come back like to see if you still stupid. That'd be the most disrespectful thing ever. Y'all don't come back to sit there and be like, oh, I miss y'all and I'm trying to change for real. Y'all come back to see if the girl is still gonna let you in because y'all feel like she the weakest one. So y'all feel like y'all could take advantage of her. No. Females, stand up, please. Please stand up. With me going through situations and stuff like that, I should have listened with a lot of stuff. I should have. Bless my little weak ass heart. But I should have listened with a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that I do sit there and regret in my life. It's a lot of stuff that I am very upset that I sat there and tolerated because everything was so blind. I'm just very upset that I did accept a lot of stuff. I accepted a lot of disrespect. I accepted a lot. I'm very upset with myself for that. I've been doing that, letting that slide for years. And I don't know why. But don't let that happen to you. I'm trying to save y'all from that. Don't let that happen to you. Don't tolerate no disrespect. Don't think just because he yelling at you, he care. No. Once you let a man talk to you however you... Like, once he start calling you out your name and stuff like that, and you still stick around, or once he start doing stuff, or talking how you want to talk, and you still stick around, that man gonna continue to do that. Because you didn't do nothing about it. He gonna feel like he can always do that. That's when they get the feeling like they can control stuff. That's when they get the feeling like that they run stuff. And you don't want that in a relationship. You're in a relationship with a real man that's gonna actually sit there and provide. That's gonna actually sit there and make sure you straight. It's people out here, I'm pretty sure, got a real good husband or a real good wife that's sitting there. Everything cool. They might have their arguments here and there, disagreements. They call them disagreements. People in good relationships, they call them disagreements. Other regular people, they just call it arguments, but it really be disagreements. But, yeah. People in good relationships, they have their disagreements or whatever. No relationship is perfect, but the stuff I'm explaining to y'all, that ain't no good relationship. It's not. And y'all don't need to be dealing with that whatsoever. At all. But I really want y'all ladies to sit there and keep y'all eyes open for real. Because these people, these dudes don't care. Oh, I remember what I was going to sit there and say. You can also do everything for a man. They ain't got to ask. They don't got to do nothing. You can do anything to try to make a man happy. Whatever. Cook, clean, buy gifts, be there for them physically and mentally. And they still won't do nothing for you. Leave those people like that. Because when you do too much for a person, they feel like they don't got to do nothing for you. That's when they start feeling entitled. They feeling like, oh, you do all this for me, I don't got to do nothing for you. And that's when they also start taking advantage of using you. Because they know that you will sit there and do stuff for them. So they will sit there and use you and take advantage of that. Trust me. Okay? You could do everything in the world. It's people getting married. I see getting engaged, proposed to within a year of being with that person because that person knows who they want. Dudes that sit there and say, oh, I gotta wait till this happens, or I gotta wait 6 years or down the line, maybe 10, that ain't for you. You might as well leave because it should take, 10 years, no 6 years, no none of that to know if that girl is the one. Get on out of there. I'm letting you know that right now because it's not worth it. Like I said, even for the older females, if y'all doing stuff, everything under the sun for y'all dude, and he sit there and tell you what do you do that's wife material, anything, leave that man alone. Because that man literally taking advantage of you and playing in your face. Because he's trying to sit there and tell you that so you can sit there and do more, and he doesn't have to do nothing at all. So he's literally sitting there saying, well, what do? You don't do nothing. You could do everything under the sun for this man. And they still would say that out their mouth. Leave these ungrateful people alone. For real. Leave them alone. It ain't going to be no better. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse, because they're going to keep feeling like they could take advantage, keep using. They're going to keep feeling like they can sit there and say and do whatever they want until they literally drain the life out of you. And then when they do that, they're going to be like, oh, you're not even the same person anymore. How you used to be. Go back to being the same person and stuff like that. Like they weren't the reason. So I'm just giving y'all some relationship advice. I'm just giving y'all advice in general. I'm giving y'all girls that's pregnant right now advice. Watch who y'all had kids with. Watch who y'all dealing with. Pay attention. These dudes out here is reckless and they don't care. I wouldn't sit there and be like, get back, but don't deal with that. Just move on with your life. Okay? I'm finna go, y'all. The girls out. Hope y'all like the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.